Hi dears, hi everybody. You are on the channel onlinesuperteacher.com and Natalie is here. And today we are going to talk about CELTA, this magic book. This is gonna be your friend during the whole CELTA course, so keep it straight close to you. CELTA stands for Certificate of English Language Teaching to Adults. Okay, so why did I take CELTA? Because CELTA course is worldwide recognized and it's certified by Cambridge. Personally, I like the idea that I am going to be certified by Cambridge. I feel like teaching is my passion and I love doing it, and I see myself teaching for the next years. So I really wanted to have that kind of training which gives me real nice knowledge about teaching English to adults, because I've already had a lot of experience teaching adults, but it was not a communicative approach that is highly promoted in CELTA. So I wanted to really learn some new techniques for me to improve my teaching style and skills. If you ask me, am I going to pass CELTA course again? Yes, I will surely go again because it's a really great experience. TEFL stands for Teaching English as a Foreign Language. The difficulty with TEFL is that there are so many different certificates, courses and providers that it can be challenging to ensure that the one you choose is of high quality. The most important consideration when choosing a TEFL certificate type is which one will allow you to become a great teacher and get a quality job. In many countries, Thailand included, there is a huge range in the quality of teaching jobs available. The best English teaching jobs will go to the most qualified teachers. The Cambridge CELTA is one of the most respected and recognized TEFL certificates around the world because employers and schools know that these graduates took a course that has to be high quality. Simply put, the Cambridge CELTA is a TEFL certificate that can get you an English teaching job anywhere. Another reason why is the CELTA recognized worldwide is that the Cambridge CELTA has a significant practical component. You will teach 6 hours of real lessons and get feedback and support on each. Importantly, every single Cambridge CELTA course is moderated by an external Cambridge assessor. When you go to a CELTA center, you can guarantee that they are licensed through Cambridge and will be, at the minimum, a good center with a good course. And you can teach not only adults, you can actually teach people of different ages. And it opens doors to many international schools all over the world. So when you have your CELTA certification, you can work in many countries. Many of you, when you think about teaching, you think of a teacher and lecturing to students all the time, like explaining materials, the whole class. Maybe poor students, they are disinterested to listen to this all the time. You know why? It's because they are not taking real part in the learning process of the CELTA approach. Students are taking an active part during the class all the time. You're not really lecturing to them, but you're guiding them to discover the answers. So basically, students are learning by themselves, but with your help. This approach is really great because so much language practice during classes to improve their language skills. What's the price of a CELTA course? It's $1,600. Comparing to some different countries, especially European ones, this is the cheapest price, and that's why there are so many Many people go in Bangkok to enjoy Thailand and at the same time enjoy their time studying for CELTA. I will tell you what they say from the official website in International House in Bangkok. Well, you should not be less than 18 years old, but better if you're over 20 years old. So your English level should be of C1 or higher, which is equal to a native speaker level. At the same time, it doesn't matter if you're a native speaker or a non-native speaker. It's more important if you understand both written and spoken English well, because you're required to write and listen and speak all the time and absorb a lot of academic information within a short time of period. Also, if you're not really interested in teaching English, you probably don't need to take this course, because CELTA course is a lot about patience and desire to be a teacher. You want to really develop yourself in the teaching career. You want to improve your teaching techniques. I tell you guys how to apply to a CELTA course. First of all, you just go to a website and you need to download a pre-course task. So what is a pre-course task? It's a task designed to see that you're really suited to the course. In this pre-course task, you're just going to complete the information about yourself, about your teaching experience and education and blah blah blah, and then you are going to complete some of the language tasks, which are grammar tasks, phonetical tasks. And then when you complete your pre-course task, you're going to email that to International House, and they're going to check it during 7 days, or usually actually less than 7 days, and then they mail you back. Well, and they're going to have an interview with you. You can have a personal interview, or you can have a telephone interview or Skype interview. Personally, I prefer taking real interviews with a real tutor to see how to set up the personal contact and rapport from the beginning. During the CELTA interview, your interviewer is going to check is it actually really you who has written the pre-course task, and if your English ability is enough to go through the CELTA course. So if your interviewer is sure about that, he or she is going to tell you about this. Your interviewer will explain you the course structure briefly, and the content, and which drawbacks might occur during the course, or what are the advantages of taking the course. So if you are passing through these two stages, you are paying your money, and then you're set in. You're all set in. You just wait for your CELTA course to begin. Also, they are going to send you some pre-reading materials which are useful to read before the course starts. So it kind of prepares you for all of that amount of information that you're going to have in a CELTA course. For those who are scared of the CELTA interview, there is nothing to be scared about. It's just a normal process. It's actually intended to see if you're really suitable or not. My interviewer was very friendly, very easygoing. She was just great, and I loved the time talking to her. I actually didn't notice how 30 minutes passed, and after that she turned to be my tutor during the course. There are 4 grades in CELTA. There is pass, pass B, pass A, and fail. We have a general pass, which all the majority of trainees get. It certifies that you are able to design your own classes, but you need some guidance with it. Also, you have pass B, which is a bit higher, and it's like 15 to 20% of all. Then you have pass A, which is like 5 to 10%. Not so many people get pass A. So it's the highest score, the highest grade you can get in CELTA. And it means that you're totally independent, you're professional in what you're doing, and you don't really need any help in designing your materials and having your classes. You're able to give a meaningful feedback on students' performance, analyze mistakes correctly, and anticipate problems and give appropriate solutions to them. So actually you can fail in CELTA. You can pay all this money and you can fail. But it all depends on you if you're going to fail or pass. Well, first of all, during the whole CELTA training, which is 1 month, your tutors on the second week, in the end of the second week, I guess, they are going to give your provisional grade. So don't worry, they always tell you if you're about to fail. They will tell you this in advance for you to help you to improve yourself. Your tutors really don't want you to fail, so they will do everything to help you through it. In the end of the course, your trainers give you a provisional result, which grade they are going to give you. They send this to Cambridge to really see if you're gonna have that grade or not. I hope none of you guys will fail when you take your CELTA course, so I just wish you all of you get your passes. Also, to get your pass, guys, you are required to write four written assignments in academic English. Then you are required to have 6 hours of teaching practice, which is like twice a week for 45-minute lessons. Then you are required to have 100% of attendance. I'm not kidding, it's 100%. And you are required to write lesson plans very like in detail. And all of this combined together in one big portfolio. And then this portfolio is sent to Cambridge, and then professors in Cambridge are going to see if you're really worth that grade that your trainers have given to you. You just return your portfolio together with your certificate, and voila, your life is great. You can go and teach everywhere in the world. One of the difficulties that some of the trainees might have during the CELTA course is that it's intense, and it's also kind of it's also a bit stressful, because during your TP session you're going to have your tutor sitting somewhere nearby, and you're going to have your fellow teachers somewhere on the back and writing every step what you're doing during your teaching practice during these 45 minutes. Believe me, they are going to be very attentive. So for some people who are especially not public speakers, and this can be a challenge. But I just suggest you to relax and concentrate on your class. You shouldn't be worried at all that you're being observed during your TP sessions, because you're here to learn. They are giving you useful advice. Don't worry, relax. They are your friends. They are here to help you. I will tell you about the typical day of the CELTA course. So your day starts at 9 o'clock in the morning and finishes around 5:15 or 5:30 p.m. You have a lunch break from 12 to 1, and you also have some like coffee breaks from 10:30 to 10:45 and 13:45 to 14 hours, so 15 minutes coffee breaks. You might have TP sessions in the morning or in the afternoon. So me, I had my TP sessions in the afternoon, which I liked a lot because in the morning I really needed some coffee. From 1 to 1:45, you get assisted lesson planning. It's the session where your tutor sits close to you and you together discuss your future class, your class for tomorrow. So it's not like you come and your tutor tells you everything what you're gonna do. Maybe you can kind of expect this on the first week, but starting from the second week, you're given a special CELTA sheet, and from every week, you're getting more and more independent. So you are expected already to have your own ideas. The most important, you're expected to have a main aim and the secondary aim of your lesson, because according to that, you're going to structure all your activities better fit to students' needs, to students' level, and to, of course, to the CELTA structure. Your TP sessions start from 2 o'clock till 4:30. So you basically have 3 trainees teaching every time, every day. And then after your TP sessions, you're going to have TP feedback. It's where you discuss with your peers and with your tutor what you've done well, what you can improve. It's not only you discuss your personal point of view, but your peers tell this, okay, you've done this well, but you need to improve maybe in that. And your tutor basically summarizes all the information from your TP. And I tell you guys, so the course is a very intense course. You have to dedicate a full month of full attendance, of full attention to studies. So you should have no distractions at all, because you are going to work even on weekends. People might think, okay, I have weekends, I can relax. No, on weekends you're going to write your assignments and you're going to prepare the rest of your lesson plans. So try to commit yourself fully, totally in your CELTA course. CELTA is designed for people who actually don't have teaching experience at all, but I find it helpful if you have taught before, because you already know about the structure, you already know the techniques, you already know the style, you kind of have your own style teaching, and you are not scared of public speaking. I got my CELTA in International House in Bangkok, in Thailand. And I was lucky because it was the time I was living there. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to have it. The International House is located in the city center, and it's really not far from the metro station. So the location is great, and you can reach there quite easily. Premises are really nice, and interior rooms are all nice. Classrooms are all new, and so CELTA really throws you into that course directly, and you have no time just to relax and no time to like absorb everything. So you start teaching straight away from the second day. All your students are from different countries and have different backgrounds, and they all have different accents and different maybe knowledge. Well, they are combined basically in two groups according to their English knowledge. So we had elementary and intermediate groups. So 2 weeks with intermediate groups and 2 weeks with elementary group. And the great thing about it is that you're hearing different accents and you're trying to adapt your classes materials and classes techniques and even the way of speaking and way of behaving to suit all of these different people, you know, which is amazing. Actually, you're trying your best. You're trying to improve your teaching techniques. And various in Germany and Russia and China, for example, where I've taught before, you have students from the same country, more or less, with the same background and the same language, of course. I had students from Pakistan, Afghanistan, Syria, Thai people, Japanese people, and in both of my TP training groups, both intermediate and elementary, my students were just amazing. So they were really patient to all of us teaching, and they were really eager to learn. It was really a pleasure to me when some of my students came to me and said, "Oh, Natalie, you were so great. We really loved your classes." So after that, I felt kind of, you know, encouragement and push up to be even a better teacher than I am right now, and try my best to make them happy. We had 2 amazing trainers during the course, and they were really, really helpful during our TP sessions, and assisted lesson planning, giving useful ideas, and, you know, guiding us to the right direction of how to write our lesson plans, how to prepare our classes well to suit CELTA structure and CELTA techniques. They had a lot of experience, and their teaching techniques, I've seen them teaching, and I was like, wow, that's really nice to learn from them. They have decades of teaching in different countries, and I want to say thanks to them right now in my video. We were like a family. We were helping each other with assignments, with different materials if we didn't have. So my suggestion to you guys, if you're going to take your CELTA course, try to exchange contacts on the first day with your fellow trainees, and be friends with them, and try to be helpful and help each other to make through the months, because this month is really intense, and if you're all working together, yes, it will be better. The advantage is that you are learning different techniques from your fellow trainees, and that's why you are actually taking the course, and this is the opportunity to you to grasp some new techniques and implement them in your own teaching style. So take your chance, be friends with your peers, and improve yourself. For me, it was a timing issue, because you are expected to prepare your lesson plans, and at the same time you're expected to write your written assignments in the end of every week. And you have twice per week you have TP sessions, so you prepare like crazy. You need like 4 to 5 hours preparation time, and as you finish around 6 oh well, 5:30 you have dinner and then you go straight away to write your lesson plans. Actually, the information in the course is not that hard to absorb. I mean, if your English level is enough. It's just like you're given so much information in a short time. One of the scariest moments which I didn't want was when the Cambridge Assessor came to my class. It was my last TP, the 8th TP, and the Assessor the last week came to see me teaching in the classroom, and I was like, oh my god, like my tutor here, the Assessor here, 5 of my fellow teachers sitting here writing everything, and I'm like, okay, I have to work it through. I have to pull myself together and make it even better than I can do. And actually I did it. It was, I think, probably was my best teaching session, because I was relaxed, I was friendly, I was well prepared and organized, and I did it well. And I think you know, a little bit stress sometimes is helpful to even make you better. I hope I helped you to answer your questions about CELTA. I really appreciate your comments down below, and if you have any other questions or ideas, please share with me. I'm more than welcome to answer them, and I really appreciate your feedback. And there are going to be another video which is in Russian for Russian speakers. And if you like this video, please put a like on it and subscribe and share this with your friends. If you want to see other videos about teaching English, please stay in touch in this channel, onlinesuperteacher.com. And see you next time. Bye bye.
Yes. So he exactly. Very good. So he writes comments on movies or does movie review. Movie review. He is a movie critic. I would like you to talk with your pairs for 1 minute. Can you be a movie critic? Okay? You talk together. 1 minute. Answer this question. Discuss. Why?
Because I like to see movie and movie, action drama, series.
You remember from the last class, huh?
Yes.
Very good.
Like those people think have to do. I think I can do it, but it's really difficult job sometimes. When you see a movie and you must comment maybe how it's good. I can't do that.
We will try today. Okay. Good. We will work now in 2 teams. Okay, your team 1, your team 2. You will have different texts. Yellow team will have this text. Okay. Your orange team will have this text. These are 2 people, they are movie critics. They watch movies and write their comments. You need to work individually. You need to read for 1 minute quickly through your text and answer this question. Is it a positive review or a negative review? Okay? Do you work together in your team?
Yes.
Do you read all together?
Yeah.
No. You read individually. Good.
Not this one.
Which one? Can you tell me the sentence?
First I thought the story. But I thought the story was quite difficult. to understand,
Uh-huh.
to know. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Does he want to see it again?
No, it's too long.
Okay. Good. All right. Now we will work with this text with Melissa, movie critic. All of you will have the same text now. Okay. You will need to read the text and try to answer these questions. So you need to find numbers of the sentences that answer these. Who are the actors and are they good? You need to find the sentence and put the number in here. Okay? Okay? So you will have 2 minutes to read the text individually. Okay? I have the same. I found 2 different. Does everybody have this?
Yes.
Yes? What about 1B? When did you see the film? Can you find this sentence and say the proof?
I saw instruction at the cinema at the mall.
Good. What about 3E? Can you find the proof in the sentence? Simon.
E.
3E.
Number
Why?
3 is by British director Christopher Nolan and his brilliant story.
Very good. Okay. And now, how do you know that Melissa liked the movie?
I think I thought it was an interesting and exciting film.
Can you? Yes. You know, can you? Welcome to my class, the last one. Glad to see you, May, Tomoko, and Krista, and Ali is coming. So we're continuing to talk about social networks, and yeah. So my name is Natalie. Make sure you can pronounce it. Natalie. Natalie, yes. Nice to meet you all. And how are you today? Good. Good? Okay, glad to hear it. As I told you, I've got something interesting to you, so let's see together. Okay? 6 pictures. Guess what do you see? Social media, great. What is that? Twitter, great. What is that? Could be a little bit different from social media. What is that? Exactly, very good. What did she do? She's using Facebook. Great. And what is that?
Videos, very good person.
Okay, I'm making. Okay. So these are 6 cards with the 6 meanings of these pictures. You pick up the card, read it, and then we go and match your cards with the pictures on the board. Okay? What do we do? Yeah. Yeah. And go and match. Very good. Krista, you are the first. Okay. Meg, could you please read your card? Very good.
Today's office meeting.
Okay.
Number of Facebook friends.
Very good. Pick up one of card. Krista this time.
How Jenny use Facebook.
Very good.
Videos and YouTube.
Okay. Okay. Could you please all together go to the board and match your cards with this picture? Okay. Very good. Okay. How often Simon goes on Facebook?
How often Simon goes on Facebook.
Great. How Jenny uses Facebook?
How Jenny uses Facebook.
Okay. Number of Facebook friends.
Number of Facebook friends.
Okay. Today's office meeting.
Today's office meeting.
What do you think?
Your fate.
Okay. How do you think they're friends? Why do you think they are friends? Okay. Question number 2, Tomoko.
Do they know each other?
Okay. What do you think? How do you know they do? How do you know they do know each other?
I think we first time meet each other.
First time meet each other. Why?
Maybe before social media.
Before they met on social media, now they meet. Okay. May, could you please read? What do you think, Krista? Yeah. Agree?
Maybe before.
Yeah. Tomoko?
What are they doing?
Okay. Who knows?
Your dream can maybe
You're going to do this task. Okay? Only this for now. Okay? You have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 phrases we had in the beginning. Okay? These 6 phrases. You only listen to them and put them in order how they speak. Okay? So maybe number 1 will be Twitter and twittering. Maybe number, 2 will be how often Simon goes on Facebook. So you just listen and put them in order. Okay? Number 1, number 2. Okay? So what you're doing? Okay. Okay. You're going to work individually. Okay? So you listen to one. Okay? And number 4.
number of Facebook friends.
Very good. Number 5.
Twitter and tweeting. Twitter and tweeting.
Very good.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, onlinesuperteacher.com in English. And who is this CELTA course suitable for? CELTA course is designed for teachers who want to really improve in their career, who want to learn new techniques and new skills. What? You ruined my piece! I cannot record this stuff. A website for English teachers and English learners. No, cannot say that. And I'm going to talk about CELTA, and right now I'm recording this video because I want to see how I gonna look like. Hey, what I was saying actually, I don't remember.